You've heard the names: Honda, Yamaha, Kawasaki, Suzuki. Here's what'll blow your mind. Some of their bikes aren't just reliable, they're practically immortal. One has crossed continents, another hit 300,000 miles with no engine rebuild. These machines don't just run, they refuse to die. Stick around because the most bulletproof bike, well, it's still coming. The Honda CB500X is the quiet workhorse of the adventure world. Rugged, approachable, and built to last. It's powered by a 471cc parallel twin that's famous for smooth delivery and rock-solid reliability. This engine's been proven over years of use in multiple Honda models and with minimal maintenance. Many riders have taken it well past 100,000 miles. What makes it even more attractive? It's priced at just $7,299, making it one of the best value venture bikes in the US. Whether you're commuting or heading off-road, this bike sips fuel, shrugs off abuse, and just keeps going. You get long travel suspension, a tall windscreen, and a comfortable upright riding position, all designed for real-world use, not showroom flash. If you're looking for a dependable middleweight that won't wreck your budget or your back, the CB500X quietly delivers year after year. Reliable, affordable, unstoppable. Think that's reliable? Coming up, a Yamaha used in global adventure races and a Honda that's hit 300,000 miles with no rebuild. You'll want to see this. The Yamaha MT07 is proof that simple can be spectacular, especially when it just refuses to break. Powered by a 689cc CP2 parallel twin, this engine's earned a cult following for being nearly indestructible. It's torquey, fuel efficient, and thrives on low-maintenance riding. Owners regularly push past 70,000 miles without major engine issues, and many call it the best street twin Yamaha has ever built. At $8,199, the MT07 delivers performance and reliability in one lean, aggressive-looking package. It's lightweight, handles beautifully in city traffic or twisty back roads, and doesn't rely on complicated electronics to impress. Just raw, honest riding. The frame is minimalist, the tech is minimal, and that's the point. Less to go wrong, and the more miles between shop visits. If you want a bike that's fun, forgiving, and fiercely dependable, the MT07 should be near the top of your list. The Suzuki DRZ400S is a legend in the dual sport world, and not because it's flashy. This bike is all about toughness. It runs on a 398cc liquid-cooled single-cylinder engine that hasn't changed much since the early 2000s because it didn't need to. Riders love it because it's simple, reliable, and can take a serious beating on and off the road. Priced at $7,199, the DRZ400S is one of the most affordable true dual sports still in production, and it's known to run forever. You'll find riders logging 50,000 plus miles with little more than regular oil changes and valve checks. The carbureted engine may seem old school, but that simplicity is what makes it so tough. It doesn't care if you drop it, drown it, or leave it outside all winter. The DRZ400S keeps kicking. If you want to ride anywhere bike that won't give up, even when you do, this Suzuki delivers. The Kawasaki Ninja 650 blends sporty looks with everyday reliability, without the drama of a high-strung supersport. Underneath the fairing sits a 649cc parallel twin engine that's famously durable and smooth. It's been refined over the years, but never radically changed because it just works. This is a bike you can thrash daily and still expect it to fire up every time. At $8,499, the Ninja 650 offers real-world performance at a price that won't drain your wallet or your patience. It's forgiving for new riders, comfortable enough for long commutes, and cheap to maintain. Valve intervals are wide, parts are everywhere, and owners routinely hit 60,000 plus miles with no major issues. It's not the fastest Ninja, but it might be the smartest. Kawasaki built this bike to be lived with, not just looked at. And if you want a stylish machine that'll be with you for the long haul, this one earns its stripes. The Honda CRF300L is the ultimate go-anywhere, do-anything bike, and it's almost impossible to kill. Built around a 286cc single-cylinder engine, this lightweight dual sport thrives in rough terrain, city streets, and everything in between. It's a direct descendant of Honda's off-road racing DNA, but tuned for real-world riders who want low maintenance and high reliability. With a price tag of $5,749, it's one of the most affordable and dependable bikes in its class. And despite the budget-friendly cost, the CRF300L holds up like a tank. It's fuel-injected, air-cooled, and built with simplicity in mind, perfect for riders who want to ride more and wrench less. Drop it? No problem. Trail ride it all day. Commute on it? Easy. This bike doesn't complain, it just keeps going. If you're after an ultra-reliable machine that weighs under 310 pounds and doesn't flinch when pushed to the limit, the CRF300L is your loyal companion. The Yamaha Tennoray 700 is an adventure bike built to take a beating and then ask for more. It uses the same 689cc CP2 parallel twin engine found in the MT07, which is widely praised for its durability and ease of maintenance. But in the Tennoray, the power plant is paired with a chassis tuned for off-road abuse and long-distance travel. At $10,799, it's not the cheapest ADV bike, but it's easily one of the toughest for the money. Yamaha stripped out unnecessary electronics, focusing instead on rugged construction and mechanical simplicity. There's no traction control, no ride modes, just pure analog dependability. Adventure riders love it because it handles rocky trails and highway miles with equal confidence. And even with extreme use, these bikes routinely rack up 6-digit odometer readings. The Tennoray 700 is the definition of overbuilt. If your idea of reliability includes crossing deserts or continents, this Yamaha's already packed and ready. The Kawasaki KLR 650 isn't just reliable, it's borderline indestructible. Powered by a 652cc single-cylinder thumper, this bike has earned a reputation as the ultimate ride-it-till-the-world ends machine. Its engine's low-revving, air and liquid-cooled, and absurdly simple. Riders have literally crossed continents on it without touching the motor. For the current price of $6,899, the KLR 650 offers unmatched value for an adventure-ready machine. And it's not just cheap to buy, it's cheap to maintain. Basic tools, basic fluids, and basic care can keep this beast going for over 100,000 miles. Older models were carbureted, but the newer fuel-injected versions only improve reliability and fuel efficiency. This is the bike of choice for overlanders, military forces, and hardcore commuters alike. It's not flashy, it's not fast, but it'll get you where you're going, no matter what the world throws at you. In the apocalypse, ride a KLR. The Honda Goldwing isn't just a motorcycle, it's a luxury tank on 2 wheels. But underneath all that comfort's one of the most reliable engines ever bolted into a touring bike. A flat 6 that's smoother than silk and tougher than nails. Whether you choose the manual or DCT dual-clutch transmission version, you're getting a machine that's built to outlast most cars. Priced at $24,700, the Goldwing's definitely a premium option, but it earns every dollar with durability that's second to none. Owners routinely hit 200,000 miles without major engine work. The shaft drive means no chain to mess with, and Honda's engineering makes long-distance maintenance shockingly manageable. Goldwings have carried riders coast to coast for decades, and they're still doing it today with Bluetooth, navigation, and heated seats. If you want a bike that's part bullet train, part sofa, and all reliability, the Goldwing is the undisputed king. The Suzuki SV 650 is one of those rare bikes that mechanics recommend, riders swear by, and somehow still flies under the radar. At the heart of it is a 645cc V-twin that's been called bulletproof more times than we can count. It's smooth, low maintenance, and practically impossible to kill unless you actively try. Priced at just $7,949, the SV 650 delivers unbeatable value for a bike that balances performance, comfort, and longevity. Whether you're commuting, hitting weekend twisties, or doing light touring, it handles it all, and it keeps coming back for more. Riders have crossed 80,000 miles with minimal upkeep, and the simple design means parts are cheap and everywhere. No weird quirks, no complicated tech, just a refined formula that's worked for decades. The SV 650 is the kind of bike you buy thinking it's temporary and end up keeping for life. Reliable? Absolutely. Regrettable? Never. The Honda CBR 500R blends sporty styling with legendary Honda dependability, and that's what makes it the most reliable Japanese bike currently available in the US. Beneath its aggressive fairings lies the same 471cc parallel twin engine found in the CB500X, known for lasting well over 100,000 miles with nothing but oil changes, valve checks, and good intentions. At $7,299, the CBR 500R delivers sharp looks, comfortable ergonomics, and a riding experience that's both thrilling and forgiving. It's the kind of bike that new riders feel confident on, and seasoned riders keep around because it just never quits. Maintenance is simple, fuel efficiency is excellent, And Honda's build quality means you'll be riding, not wrenching. It's not the flashiest sport bike out there, but it's the one you'll still be riding in 10 years. Quietly competent, endlessly reliable, and built to take a beating. This Honda proves that dependability can look this good. These bikes aren't just machines, they're long-term companions built to last. If you want a ride that starts every time, asks for little and delivers mile after mile, stick with Japanese engineering. Hit like, subscribe, and tell us, what's the most reliable bike you've ever owned? We might just feature it next.